Hello, welcome back to the Meejah channel. I'm your host, William Huw. Now, Meejah's last video was the release of my mini film, a horror film short called Deserved, and it was very well received. And in the comments, more than a few of you were asking if I could do a behind the scenes video showing exactly how it was made. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. But a word of warning, this video will contain lots of spoilers. I mean loads. So if you haven't seen Deserved yet, I suggest you pop along to the link that I'll put up here, check out the video, press your back button, and then come back and find out how it was made. Which incidentally was like this. The making of Deserved. This is the first pre-planned film that I have ever made entirely with my phone. It's not a particularly new or fancy phone, just a standard Galaxy S7. And I used just its standard lens, no extra add-ons or filters. If I needed a close-up, I just had to take the phone closer. The two concessions I did allow myself, however, were a tripod, because I can't be in front of and behind the camera at the same time, and an app called cinematography 5 to give me manual control over the camera's automatic functions. The shadowy film noir look of the movie came about because I managed to misplace the battery for one of my lights, so I had to light the scenes with just one lamp, and any available practical lighting that was handy. The first scene in the film, the establishing shot of the house at night, was actually the last thing I shot. I was having a bit of trouble because the night shots produced very grainy film. It looked awful. So in the end I cheated. I took a still photo in daylight. Then I opened it in a photo editor and removed the sky. In order to make the house look more isolated, I also removed all the surrounding houses. The single gatepost of my now removed neighbour's house looked a bit odd. So I copied it and placed another on the other side of my drive. Then desaturated the colours, darkened the image, and saved it as a transparent PNG. I then imported the image into my editor, Vegas Pro. Beneath it I placed a moonlit sky image that I found with a Google search, and as the top image was a transparent PNG, it could be seen through the transparent sky. By using pan and crop on the moonlight image, I was able to zoom in slightly and pan the image from one edge to the other, giving the effect of a moving sky. The moon in the original image was hidden behind the house, so the final element was another transparent PNG of the moon laid over the top, again using pan and crop to size and place it. I then rendered the clip, re-imported it into the editor, and used pan and crop to add a fake slow pull-in to achieve the final effect. The spooky effect of the doll's eyes following his victim around was achieved by partial animation. The clips were filmed in the usual way, then imported into Vegas Pro. I ran the clips up to the point where I wanted the eyes to move. Then I took a high-quality screenshot and saved it. I made a copy of this image and loaded one of them into my photo editor. Here I carefully removed the doll's pupils, replacing them with white, which just left me with white eyeballs. Then I saved the image. The other copy was then loaded into the photo editor, and on this one I removed everything but the pupils. This one I saved as a transparent PNG. Back in my editor, at the point on the clip where I wanted the doll's eyes to move, I faded in the still image with the white eyeballs, and placed the transparent PNG of the pupils above it. The resulting image in the monitor pane now looks normal. But by using the pan crop tool on the pupils image, I can now control where the eyes look. Again, I rendered the finished clip, re-imported it into Vegas Pro, and used pan and crop to add a fake slow zoom to it. This was a very basic effect. First, I shot a clean plate without the doll, then the doll, with some cotton thread attached to the back of his neck, was placed in position. The doll was then simply pulled slowly into a standing position with the cotton. With the clip in Vegas Pro, I added a velocity envelope to stop the doll's movements once he was standing. Then I opened the pan and crop tool and added a moving mask to hide the cotton thread. Finally, I placed the clean plate beneath the masked clip to complete the effect. Again, the clip was rendered, re-imported, and fake camera movements were added. You will now see the significance of that small cushion cover that was accidentally on the chair. The doll, now with a knife sewn to his hand, was attached with an elastic band to this kitchen towel holder, the base of which was hidden under the cushion cover. The knife was then tucked behind his back and slowly pulled into view with the aid of cotton thread, which I masked out in the same way as the stand-up clip. For the lunge effect, I shot a clean plate and then I introduced the doll. In Vegas Pro, I took a screenshot of the chair and doll. In my photo editor, I removed everything but the doll and saved it as a transparent PNG. Back in Vegas Pro, at the point where the lunge happens, I did a crossfade between the clip and the clean plate with the doll transparent PNG overlaid. Then I used a pan and crop tool on the doll image to give it a snap zoom, making it look like a lunge towards the camera. Other effects. Most of the sounds in the film were not recorded during the shoot, but were foleyed and added afterwards. Sounds such as walking, sitting, turning pages, pouring kettles, etc. This was especially necessary with the sweeping the cutlery into the drawer scene, because the cutlery was actually plastic and not metal, and the real sound was very unconvincing. But the cutlery had to be plastic in order for me to pull off the final scene. The beauty of plastic cutlery is that it can be cut with a simple craft knife, and with the addition of a bit of wire and a blob of hot glue, you can make one of these. Ideal for a head stab. The entire budget for this film was £2.99, which breaks down as the following: £1.99 for the app and £1 for the plastic cutlery. So there you go, it was all done with smoke and mirrors. Hope it was useful to you. Well, that's all from me. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to comment and share, and like and share, and share. Did I mention share? Good. Okay, and I'll see you here next time on the Meejah channel.